All right, guys, I just got a notification that we have some gifts waiting on the front porch. Let's open them up and put them together. All right, guys. So as you can see, I just got a delivery. I actually just got an email saying that these had been delivered a few minutes ago. The kids are outside playing and it's gorgeous out. So I was going to take these in and unbox them, but I think we're just going to build these out here, put them together out here, and I will show you guys what we got. These two items are going to be something that go inside. These are going to be helping for our indoor growing, not only this winter, but in spring when we start seeds. I say spring like I'm not going to start seeds in January, and this is going to be a huge help. So let's get it opened up. I'm excited. Actually, you know what? You guys watch me do a ton of Vego unboxings. I think what I'm going to do is a cool transition. So let's see. All right, guys, and we are back and it is completely set up. And as always, it's sturdier than I expected. For some reason, I know that their products are good quality. And every time I get one and put it together, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. The quality always just gets me. So I'm always so excited about it because I know it's going to last, especially with 3 kids and being so busy and growing so many things. So we're going to get this inside. I'm going to get it all set up. Real quick, I just want to talk about this. I did get it all put together. This is a self-watering product as well. You can see here, let me take the dome off the top. You can see here at the end, you open this up, you fill it with water, and this will turn based on the water level below. So it's got a red dot here, and as the water level rises, it will turn to the green. And if you've seen any of my other Vego videos, you know that I am a sucker for their self-watering planters. Their self-watering tomato planters were the first self-watering planters that I got about 4 or 5 years ago now. And that's what got me hooked. You can water them and forget them and things will still grow. And I am a chronic forgetter to waterer. It's a problem. The rolling citrus planter, also a self-watering planter. The Easy Cube is a self-watering raised bed. So like I said, those are some of my favorite Vego products just because, again, I can water them and I don't have to worry about watering them again for weeks or longer. Again, I said it was a problem. So we are going to go and get all this stuff inside. I'm going to show you guys what the seeds that we started in the previous video look like and hopefully get some stuff potted up. So I have my other light set up over here on this wooden shelf where my coffee bar is, and it's perfect for seed starting. So let's take the dome off this and check out some of this stuff. These herbs are growing like crazy. I've got to get them potted up. Same with this lettuce. I do have 1 pea in here that I didn't have room to pot up the other day when I potted those up. So that's still in here, as well as my singular tomato. And things are getting a little leggy because I originally had the light here, but then I needed to move it up out of the way when I potted up the peas. All kinds of herbs in here. I've even got some peppermint back here that's going to be gifts this holiday season. So I'm going to pot these up and get everything situated and show you guys the shelves. Alright guys, the last clip you saw was a few days ago. I've now moved all of my Vego stuff over here. As you can see, I have my citrus planter, my tomato planters were back there, and I've moved the shelves around a little. You can see how much this lettuce has already grown. I'm going to go over what is planted where and what everything looks like now. I have my cilantro, which is starting to stand back up straight. I have my peppermint. Again, these are going to be gifts. I am going to change the pots for them before I gift them. I have my sage. And then my tomato didn't make it, but I was able to rescue a cabbage outside before it got too cold. Everything else outside has wilted and died off, but this single cabbage was underneath a huge broccoli leaf, and I think that's what saved it. So I potted it up. It's probably gonna get way too big for this pot, but having it indoors just makes me happy. Down here, I have my dill. I did take the humidity dome off yesterday because I could see that it was getting a little crispy with the light too low and with too much humidity. I have my 1 singular pea. I have a couple things of celery, 1, 2, 3. You can see right there, one of them I don't think is gonna make it. Over here I have my lettuce and my green onions. Again, the tops were getting a little crispy with the humidity dome on and the light too close. So I moved this shelf down, put the light up there, and now everything is growing beautifully. All right, guys, I think that is it for today's video. Thank you for following along on the progress on my indoor growing. I know for us gardeners, when the garden starts to die back in the winter, it can be really challenging. Growing indoors has given me something to look forward to. Over the next couple of videos, I'm going to be talking about seeds for next year. So make sure you're clicking subscribe. Make sure you're checking out all of the links and codes below.